Alright, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal. My apologies that I'm in the tub. It's soaking, kind of a nasty day outside today. So after my doctor's appointment, I decided that I probably wasn't going to go to the gym. I'm just going to take a nap. I haven't took a nap yet though. So I decided to soak a little bit and come on here and chat with y'all. So I've been seeing all over my YouTube channel about this Janet Garcia and the murder of her 4-year-old son around the Seattle, Washington area, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure what county it is again. And I want to know you guys' input just on this, because I feel like this woman clearly, without even admitting that she done the murder, was completely guilty. Like, when the police went to, quote, arrest her and question her about her son and his location and well-being and whatnot, all she was like, you know, the blood from her shoe they asked about. She's like, oh, my son fell, and we were staying at this one lady's house. She was really, really nice, and that's where we were when this happened. And you know, and then she's speaking about how her son, older son, the mother has custody of him, and she won't let him see her. Well, you know what I meant, let her see him. And that supposedly she has custody of the younger son, but really she has custody. And then she furthermore goes on to about how that's where the blood on her shoe come from, was the fall, and he hit his head at this lady's house that she was, quote, staying with, because her mother and them are not on good terms. Okay, and then she states that she took him to the hospital, and she didn't stay the entire stay. She wound up checking him in to be seen and then left because she just didn't want to wait. Okay, to that, she drove to the Washington, to the said woman's house, and dropped him off and asked her to watch him for 12 months. Excuse me? Okay. Then, like, when they asked how she found the woman, she's like, on Facebook. But I deleted the Facebook. Well, do you have a phone number for her? The woman said no. Well, how did you contact her? She was like, well, I just looked on Facebook and got her phone number and then drove to her house. Well, if you don't have a phone number, then how did you get a phone number? And if you wasn't sure where she was at, so you got on Facebook to find her, and then you got a hold of her, then clearly there was some form of communication. So you knew. 1, 2, it was all lies. Like, how did you come up with that? And then what you failed to realize is that you, like, answered those questions the same. I want to give all props to that lady cop that was there. She should be a detective, because she was asking the same questions over and over again, just would wait a length of time in between them, and literally almost every time the woman answered them in a different way. It was like back and forth. She really didn't know what answer she wanted to say. So then at the end, she had a phone number, and then she gave them an address and everything. But come to find out, this woman then stabbed her son 41 times and threw him out on the Interstate 5 on the side of the road, just so her mama could get custody of him. I'm not going to put my 2 cents in on what I think about it verbally, because I know YouTube has guidelines and community standards, but I do know that she has pled not guilty. Yeah, I know. And they have her bond set at $3 million. I believe somebody said that it was at $5 million, and then they dropped it. I really hope that this lady gets what she deserves, because that's just sick. It's evil. It's crazy. And I don't believe that it's just alcohol or drugs. I believe this woman has a mental issue. And as somebody that struggles with mental health, I don't believe that somebody that has severe mental health issues should have custody of their children. I believe that if you are on record for severe mental health issue, even if you're in therapy on medication, you should not have custody of your kid. I don't mean no harm. I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot of comments if this goes viral and I'm stepping on some people's toes. But truth be told, I believe that if you are schizophrenia, or like me, I have borderline personality disorder or some severe bipolar disorders. I mean, even if you're on medication for these things, it still doesn't settle them. And sometimes you can still go off your rocker. And I believe that the state should instantly, like if you are diagnosed and you have a diagnosis and you have a child after, I believe the state should just instantly take your child. Do I believe you should have visitation? Yes. Supervised. Too many children are being killed anymore, and it's coming from alcohol, drugs, and mental health. And then it's just some people are just sick. You know, some don't suffer with nothing that's been diagnosed anyways, but yet they're still murdering these children, and it's crazy. I also believe that if you do have a mental health issue and you have children, that if you're not compliant with your therapist and your psychiatrist and your medication and all that, and you're not keeping up with it, and then something does happen, I believe that you should automatically get the death penalty, because to me that sounds like a premeditated issue. So this is just kind of what I think, and I want to know what you guys think, how you guys feel. It's okay to feel different than me. I'm not going to throw no shade if you do, but I mean, make it make sense. How and why that poor child. Rest in peace, Ariel, if I'm saying that right. It's your little boy, so I don't want to call you Ariel. I think it's Ariel. Sweet baby boy. My prayers are with your grandparents and with your other brother, and you earned your wings. And Lord have mercy on your soul, Janet Garcia.